annoyed dog. Because I've got the toy. I'm sorry, Daisy. These people
You can have it back in a little bit, Daisy.
There's no way that can happen. It is Tuesday. What's the matter?
She's upset.
Well, I'm sorry.
Come here, Daisy. It's okay, puppy
I'm so
dog.
sorry. Don't need that now.
You can have it back in a little bit. Oh, you're going to do the show today?
Oh, dear. Oh, my
Come
goodness.
on.
Oh, dear. Okay. Can I sit? Thank you. Oh.
Share my news.
Yeah, so yesterday when I showed you all Madison seated
Okay.
right now, you know, I hadn't yet seen her walk or anything, and Diana said, "Oh yes, it's fine. It's got the little boo-boo, no biggie, no problem." So the end of the night comes and it's bedtime, head out, and she can't even move. She can't put any weight on it. This is a complete. I mean, it was. I go, well, this is terrible.
I think she was hooping it up.
You think she was what? You think she was hooping it up?
Mom,
What?
I'll beat you with my crutch. That is not
I don't
nice.
think she was. I was very concerned. So
I know, you guys
I
woke me
didn't.
up out
I
of
didn't
dead
feel good
sleep.
about. Well, I didn't feel good about that at all. I said, "There's something wrong."
What's my
So-
puppy doing?
Dogs, I don't know. So we kept her home from school. I said, "We got to get to a doctor." So we took her to a pediatrician, and he was not convinced. He was suspicious of there being a break in the non-weight bearing bone. I think that's the fibula. Is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah,
The lower fibula.
on this side.
Yeah. And so he was pretty suspicious of a break. So, you know, paid for that out of pocket, of course, because of the situation that we're in. Not that I'm complaining. And then he recommended we go to they have a walk-in orthopedic facility where you can get an x-ray and get an orthopedic to look at it. And he did. Took an x-ray, and he said the x-ray was negative.
Well, he said he couldn't see it all.
So it could be a crack in the growth plate, which is not
Can't see.
quite bone then. It's like a,
No, he said there could be a break behind the growth plate. And you
Something
can't
like
see
that.
it because the
No,
growth plate
he
is...
said, yeah, the growth plate's in the way, so you can't
Yeah,
see it.
correct.
So they're treating it like a fracture until they get confirmation if it is one or not.
she's got it. What she said is accurate.
Yeah. She
So,
listens better than we do.
I want to pet
well,
my
I
puppy.
didn't really get a chance to describe it, but since she did it, she did get it right.
Make
so-
it my way.
Right.
Of course, I know what to say. I confirmed hers. I
I'm
know
just
what
saying,
is right.
you
I could have said
You
that.
said her growth plate was broken, which is not true.
She's scared of me
That
now.
is exactly what you said. You
She's
said that
just
she
puppies-
broke her growth plate.
she's
That is
scared of me
false
now.
information.
So I called up my friend Gary, who works he's like a big shot over at CareLink. You know, they're everywhere. It's a worldwide company specializing in medical equipment.
What is going on?
And Gary directed me what store to go to in Grand Rapids and show everybody your fantastic boot.
My fancy boot.
Come
You
come
can
over
probably
here.
walk on it. That's a walking
No,
boot.
it hurts.
It does?
Yeah.
Hurry, come on.
I'm trying. It's not like I can
Is it heavy?
move fast. Yeah.
Just hold it up. Hold it up as high as you can. Yeah, and it like fills with
Looks
air. It looks like something the stormtroopers would wear.
Nice.
Or like RoboCop. Hands in the air, Boddicker. Okay,
Okay.
up,
Up.
up.
Mom, there's no need.
Well, everybody on.
Did you do the face poke
Yeah,
thing?
she did. She thinks she's funny.
That was a good
Everybody
one.
on Facebook was mad because I posted something that I thought was just interesting, and everybody said, "Oh yeah, it's Zane. You wonder why he said he might vote for Trump?" The uproar was unbelievable, and that was a calculator how much each candidate's tax plan affects you. Seems pretty simple, doesn't it?
It does.
It says you put in your income, whether you're single or married, and how many kids you have, and it'll tell you. Are you all right?
No, I think.
Do you want to have to go?
I think I have cough due to cold.
Okay, so, I I have no idea. It looks good to me. Just put in, let's say, the average household. What do you think the average household is? $40,000? Let's just put $40,000. You know, typical young family struggling to get by, married with 2 kids. Okay, let's say $50,000. Okay?
Okay.
Married, 2 kids. Submit and see how this family would fare. Okay. How your tax liability changes under Trump. You'll pay $2,500 less. Cruz, you'll pay $850 less. Clinton, it's flat, $20 more per year. And then it says Bernie Sanders, you pay $5,510 more. It says big tax increases under Sanders' plan, mostly on the rich, to pay for big programs. You know, he wants to fund a lot of, he wants everybody to go to college, and he wants health care paid for. So that's, I mean, it's going to cost a lot of money to fund all those programs. Well, I posted that, and man, a war started. I was surprised at how much people ran with that, and I don't know. I just took it as something that was interesting, something to talk about. If anybody thinks that Sanders is going to get in there and slash your taxes, I think you're crazy. And, you know, these Republicans have made it a point to say that that's what they're basing their campaigns on, is putting money back into your pocket. It's always been that way. So I was a little surprised at the vitriol of
The what?
the vitriol, the comments, the intensity.
I never heard that.
You never heard that
Vitriol?
the vitriol.
Vitriol. Never heard that word.
Now you got me wondering if I used the wrong word or not. We'll have to look that up later. Anthony writes, who's still feeling the burn? Kathy writes, well, that was disappointing. Travis posts a meme of Sanders. It says, if I have $1 and you have $20, then I have $21. Dylan writes, it's a meme of Sanders. Can I live 8 more years? Let's find out together. Bernie 2016. What the hell is this dog doing?
There's something wrong with her. Are you okay?
I want to make sure people can see it. Paul writes,
I can't see her, can I?
probably not. Everything is screwed up today. I want you to know that. Damn it.
What flavor is that?
We're using cream.
Okay, Paul writes, huge tax cuts and a free wall to keep out them they're illegals. Sign me up, Paul writes. He's being hilarious. Jeremy writes, the problem with this calculator, Zane, is that it doesn't take into account where that money is going. Yes, Bernie's plan costs more, but we also get a lot more out of it, including health care. What we actually need is a calculator that factors in the difference between paying for certain services through taxes and paying for them individually on top of taxes. By only looking at the taxes, you're getting an incredibly skewed perspective. I don't think I am. I think it's clear. If you want to pay, if you want to play, you got to pay. And Sanders says, if you want all this stuff, well, then you got to pay for it.
I gotta pass through.
Well, I'd much rather just take that money and save it on my own and pay for my own kids' education than have Bernie Sanders pay for it. Why does it have to be that way? I don't know if I agree with that at all. Cody writes, this leaves out how much you're not paying out on health care costs. I actually save far more under Bernie's plan, he writes. Ryan writes, remember you will no longer have to pay insurance premiums, and by cutting out the middleman, insurance companies' health care costs would be lower. It's a good point. If your premiums are $800, $1,000 a month through your employer, all of a sudden $12,000 for a year goes away. So there you, I mean, that's worth considering too. I think that's probably the best point I saw. And then there's some that say, gonna get bent over by Bernie, feel the burn. And then someone talking about how, well, no, you can't trust anything from this website, and you can't, you know, and this is all skewed. I'm not sure it is. Just something worth discussion, I thought. How was your day today?
It was good.
Yeah? You got up early and worked out for
Yes.
the second day in a row? How's that feeling?
I'm a little sore, but good.
Yeah? So this is called T25?
It's only 25 minutes. It's perfect.
Right, yeah, I know. There's been the fad of the, I mean, we used to sell P90X on the show. And how long were those workouts? They were just over an hour pretty much. They were right around an hour,
Yeah, they were
weren't
about, yeah, except for yoga. Yoga was a little bit longer.
Like 90 minutes. And you know, I think that was too long for people.
Yeah, well, I think it was.
I mean, not for
too.
me, I loved it. I mean,
Well, I liked it too at
It
the
was
time.
great.
I didn't like yoga. I did not like
the yoga was, I thought everything about the whole thing was great. That is
But
one
it definitely
product
gets you into shape.
that we pitched. Oh my gosh. That was one product that we pitched that it was just.
But this is supposed to do the same as. You okay?
I had a bunch of that Easter ham and I'm so parched.
'Cause it's so
8,000 million milligrams of sodium jammed into my system. My blood pressure is probably 300 over 200. Whew, thirsty. So what were we going to say? T25?
Yeah, I said it's supposed to be just as effective as.
No weights, right?
There's a couple that have like just dumbbells or bands,
Yeah.
but only like one or two.
You're going to use the bands? They have
I
theirs?
probably use the dumbbells.
Okay.
But yeah, you have to hook this up downstairs, so I have one.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, we got something cool going on tomorrow, and
You do?
yeah, we do. We
Oh, I
have
didn't know.
we have a very special guest coming.
That's right.
That would be JB West. JB West is a person. I didn't realize JB was like 40. Did you know that? He doesn't look like he's
He doesn't
40.
look he's 40.
He looks like he looks the same.
I know.
He's got this baby face.
He looks like he's like 25.
JB is a dude that when we moved here 12 years ago, it didn't take long before we encountered this guy riding around on his bike singing out Winger. She's only 17, Daddy says he's too young. She's old enough for me. She's only
I think he
17.
did a better job. Is that the only song? No, it's
He
not.
sings
Anything.
all hair band. Well, he sings anything, you know, but whatever he's in the mood for.
So I have a question.
And
Was it you or I that gave him that name?
I don't remember. I thought it was a local name.
No. One of us gave it to
Really?
him. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought that everybody called him that.
No.
What?
Sidewalk singer.
JB West is here on the west side of Grand Rapids, Hudsonville, Jenison area. Is a local legend, just known for riding around his bike all summer and as long as the weather is good and singing while he listens to his headphones. He is autistic, and over the years he started to hang out at the local public access television station in Hudsonville. That's at the high school, isn't it? It's part of
Believe so.
part of
'Cause he
Hudsonville
went to-
High School.
He went to Hudsonville.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Yes, he did, because one of your comments on the guy, one of your comments says, I graduated from Hudsonville High School and I used to see him all the time.
I think he went to Jenison, and the other guy went to Hudsonville.
Oh, he went to Jenison? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'll double check.
You could do that.
So he found his way over to the TV station, and you know they would put him to work over there. He's just volunteering his time, and you know he did a pretty good job. And then the guy who runs the station decided to asked him if he wanted to be on TV, and they made a set for him and his buddy. God, is it Nick? God dang it.
Yeah.
Nick Van Zanten. And a set for a show called Hot Tracks. And these two dudes sit there and listen to music, and then they rate it. They give it like 1 to 5 stars. And this is featured in a link that I put on the Facebook page of a documentary made about them called Musical Minds. And I really enjoyed it. They did a good job kind of giving you a snapshot of what these dudes' lives are like. And they're super likable. And
Nick works at Minor.
Yeah, I think, and so a friend of mine, Chad Tropea, also works with JB, and he said, yeah, man, he listens to the show. This is years ago. And one day I talked about him on the air. I talked about JB, and they took the audio and put it in that documentary. And so if you cue into about 5 minutes and 10 seconds or somewhere around there, they lifted the part from the Free Beer and Hot Wings show. I gave him the okay to do that at the time. And so that was neat. So dude's gonna come in here. So I'll be sitting here with JB West, asking him about whatever, music, life, you know.
Maybe he'll sing for us.
Well, I'll bet you he would do a duet with me to a song.
That would be fun.
Right.
What song?
Well, he has a pretty wide musical taste, so I could reach out to Chad and find out a song that he could sing that we could, like, sing it. I've seen him do, like, Bon Jovi.
Oh, Kid Rock.
He's great. So,
That'd be fun.
yeah. So that's going to be tomorrow. JB West. Hey, update on comedian Carlo Bellario.
Does he have to go to prison?
I'm going to tell you what's going on right now. Carlo is a pal of mine in New Jersey, and when the show would go to New Jersey, he would, like strokes, why are you rubbing me down? Carlo, we got to be pretty tight, nice guy, he's a comedian, he owns Animal House Comedy Club on the Jersey Shore, what? And life was great for Carlo. And I'm trying to tell a story. Just stop it.
I think it's the wine.
You haven't even had half a glass.
Oh.
You're like BL. You're like touching me and you're...
Okay, continue.
So occasionally Carlo will do acting things, small little bit parts. And so he went up to Woodbridge. I was like the first person he called after this happened to him. Carlo, how are you? Eric, you won't believe it. You won't believe this shit, Eric. What is it, Carlo? Well, I went up to Woodbridge. It was a Sunday morning, and we were shooting, I was supposed to be a mob heavy. And the scene called for me to be in the bad guy's car, and it's a car chase scene. And then I'm gonna lean out of the car, and I'm holding a gun out, the fake gun, and they're gonna put the sound effects in later, and I'm just kind of like a mob enforcer. So that was my role in the film. So we shoot the scene, it's no big deal, and then we get back to where we were gonna wrap, and the cops pull up. There's cops everywhere, and I still got this gun in my hand. So everybody freaks out, and I say, yo, whoa, this is a fake gun, it's no big deal. It's not a fake gun. It's not a fake gun, Eric. It's a BB gun. Or it's an airsoft gun. It was an airsoft gun. Now, New Jersey has some of the most strict gun laws in the entire United States. They've got, I mean, it's absurd, these ridiculous gun laws they have there. What he has in his hand is a massive felony. Eric, it was a felony. They arrested me on the spot. So they arrested Carlo and took him to jail and booked him. Well, so, you know, he reached out to me and we tried to spread the word, we're trying to drum up public support, so somehow, I don't know, maybe somebody would have a thought that this is something that wasn't his fault, and it wasn't his fault because the guy said it was a fake gun, and then the filmmakers wouldn't help Carlo at all after he went to jail, and it was awful, and there's nothing he did wrong, really. It was all just circumstantial, it was BS. So, he goes in for a, Daisy's snoring again. She's boring her, it does every time. I hate it when she does that. He goes in for like, in front of the judge the other day to determine what's gonna happen. And they offer him a plea deal. And with the plea deal, he'd get like 3 years jail, prison, and possibly only 1 year after good behavior. And he said no. He refused the plea. He says, I'm not going to do that. No, screw you. And so it turns out that in Jersey there is a, hey, look up.
You scared the hell out of her.
Sorry. There's a, I don't want to snore, it's distracting. There's a lawmaker trying to pass a law on Carlo's behalf to keep it from this ever happening again, but I don't know if that's going to help him. But yeah, he's going to trial. And if he gets convicted, you can't snore when you're standing up, for God's sake. Please, please, please just go.
Come here, Daisy.
You're going to get 10 years, man. This is, I texted him, I'm not positive when the trial is, but this is unbelievable.
This is
so
ridiculous, really.
leave it to New Jersey to have that in a law, because they're trying to pass a law right now for people who are caught walking and texting. That's right, walking and texting right now. There is a law being drafted that if you are caught walking across the street looking at your phone, they would make it punishable by several $100s and up to 15 days in jail if you are caught doing that.
What if you're just like on the sidewalk? Is that okay?
I told you that
I don't know.
state's screwed up.
What state is it?
New Jersey.
Are they moving back or something?
Yeah, we're going to move back.
No, we're not.
It's my new gig. I'm going to be working on the Rat.
Honey,
What?
you are matching exceptionally well today.
Nice socks.
Why? Tell me what's
Okay.
strange about what I'm wearing.
Your hiking shoes, your triathlon or whatever this is, dry fit athletic shirt, a pair of jeans, and these nice dress socks, purple, gray, and light purple.
You want to know why I'm wearing these socks?
Did you go somewhere earlier where you had to dress up? Because there were no white socks in your drawer? Who's been home for the last 7 weeks?
I do the kitchen every day.
Ooh.
Thank you. And you know what
Why
else
don't
I
you
do?
go march your little hiney up the stairs right now and see what's in your drawer? About 800 pairs of white socks.
Since when?
Since,
Well,
20 minutes.
yeah, it didn't help me this morning though.
well, you could have gotten them out of the laundry basket.
They're not in my drawer. They're not done.
They were in our room all folded up.
I didn't see them.
What else have you been doing?
I have been trying to gain employment. This is a full-time job.
And how's that going?
It's not going.
Exactly.
What is that dog doing?
You're a pretty good
So you
nurse.
probably could have done something in between.
You're a good nurse.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I took care of Madison today. Thank you very much.
Daisy, are you okay?
I bet you there is something in her butthole.
I think there is, 'cause I think it's itching.
Let's take her outside. Maddie, go run and put Daisy outside.
Oh yeah, 'cause I can.
Maybe
Um,
she ate something again.
What do I have to?
I'm
We're
just
just
kidding. I'm
kidding.
just kidding. Don't get up. I was just teasing. I was just being funny because you can't walk.
I have to pee.
Daisy,
Come on, honey.
are you okay?
Dad left her outside.
Shirley Web from Illinois is 78 years old.
Daisy, wanna go outside? Wanna go outside?
Daisy, you wanna go outside?
Come on. She won't come to me. She's scared of my crutches.
That's okay. You just head on by. We're almost done.
I'll scare her over there. Come on. Come on, honey. Come on. See, she won't come to me.
It's okay. Why don't you just...
Come on, puppy. Daisy. Come on. Come on.
78-year-old Shirley Web from Illinois. Couldn't, Maddie, it's okay, honey. I'll take care of it in a second.
Fine.
78-year-old Shirley Webb couldn't even get up and down the stairs. And then, amazingly, somehow, somebody convinced her to go to a CrossFit gym. And she just set the state of Illinois deadlift record at like 237 pounds. You should see this lady do her work. She is really super strong. And just goes to show you that no matter what age, you need to start moving. And she's sitting there saying, I don't think I ever want to stop. If she stops, she's going to die.
You think?
If you stop moving, that's it. the fact that she was able to do that. 78 years old, over 225 pounds.
insane.
There's video of her. Shirley, if you were to search out Shirley Web deadlift, you'd see this lady in action. It's absolutely incredible. So, there's a new product going around by a company in Minnesota called the Ideal Conceal Pistol. Excuse me, I can't take it anymore. I got to get this dog outside. Talk amongst yourselves.
He'll be back. How do we talk amongst ourselves? I have no one to talk to.
I don't know.
No one responds to me. I'll just sit here, drink my wine. Should I do your sponsors?
Yeah, go ahead. You've heard me do it. Do the lawn giant. Do the Dutch lawn giant.
If you want your lawn done, fertilized, cut, pruned,
I'm going to fertilize your lawn.
make it look nice, plant an apple tree, I don't know. Call Lake Effect Property Services, Lawn Giant. What's his name? Dutch
Did you say
Lawn Giant?
long giant?
Lawn Giant.
The Dutch Lawn King.
Dutch Lawn King, yeah. Mention Eric Zane's name and get a discount. Is 5% still
Well, you
going?
can't just read the
Does
sign.
5%
Look at the camera
wait,
and sell
wait,
it.
Does 5%, shh, does 5% still go to Ben's Hope?
Benjamin's Hope, yes.
Okay,
You can't-
5% goes to Benjamin's Hope.
Don't look at it anymore. Don't
Okay.
look at it anymore. Just sell it. Just do it. Just
Lake
you
Effect
know what it
Properties.
is.
.com.
No, you said it wrong. It's not Lake Effect
Maybe
Properties.
you should take over.
It was terrible.
See, this means I must not pay attention to you when you talk.
Never mind. They get the idea.
Anyway, just call them if you want your lawn done.
There's a company in Minnesota that's making a new pistol because Americans are freaked out by people who carry pistols open carry. When a person who has a pistol license doesn't want to worry about taking it into a gun-free zone concealed, they wear it outside.
Right. We had that discussion about the
Right.
guy in school or whatever.
And for some reason in our country, whenever we see a gun these days, it's not on a cop. It must be someone who's going to shoot up everyone. Even though it's in a holster. The guy's going about his business, talking on the phone, isn't the least bit sinister. It should be comforting knowing you have a person with a gun on their hip responsibly. But yet, because everybody freaks out when they see a GD gun, it's caused a Minnesota company to make a weapon now, a handgun that hides in plain sight. It folds up to look like a smartphone in a case. It's basically a Derringer. It carries 2 rounds.
Oh, jeez.
So I guess if you're the type of person who wants your gun, and I know I am, but I mean, it wants it everywhere. You can have it in plain sight with this phone. I guess that's what it's for. About $350 for the Ideal Conceal Pistol. Looks like a cell phone.
Kind of reminds me of that, whatever wallet thing you were talking about.
The lock wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was proven to be actually legit.
Yeah, apparently. So, yeah. So, cell phone wallet. Because people are too freaked out from people having guns on their hips. Tomorrow, JB West will be here. Anything you
Is he
want to
bringing his friend?
Nick or Chad?
Either. Did
Well,
you
Chad
say Chad
is
was coming?
bringing JB.
Okay, he's not riding his bike.
I don't think so. So, yeah. All right. Have a good Tuesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow, Wednesday. Got it.
I'll make my way over to the
I'll
bike.
get it.
No, I don't.
That was so on purpose.
I swear on my life, my heel got caught.
That looks so fake. I mean,
Swear, my heel got caught right here. Look.
no. Don't touch me. Come on. Get away.
Now you get the camera.
Don't touch me.
Not sure if I want to
You
yet.
spit. Just shut it off.
That actually hurt. Yes, I'm okay, honey. Thank you.
Are you okay? I don't think you.
I swear on my life.
Goodbye now.
Okay.